that we studied at night. So I had a book. They lent me a book, Cynthia and Cyril, and I opened the book up and I started to read. And there was a marker, a sheet of paper actually that had been cut in half in there. And I had put it on the table. And the piece of paper started to levitate and move around the room. Okay. So it didn't bother me. I knew what was doing it. And then the sheet of paper came and stood about a foot above my book. Then it was slammed down on the book, and the book fell on my lap, and almost into the floor. I picked it up. Okay. And I felt like telling the spirits, buzz off. But I had understood that I would not, again, talk with spirits. I had made up my mind on that. So I picked up the book again, started to write, and then the spirit picked up the book and threw it across the room against the wall with tremendous force. So I decided, well, I'm going to go and phone my buddy, see what he's going to do. There was a public phone in the hallway. I didn't want to use it. I went down to a diner or restaurant or just down the block, and I called him up. How's things rolling? He says, man, he says, don't you care for my life, Morno? What kind of a friend are you? I've been suffering, he says, since Wednesday. He says, trying to get a hold of you. And he says, I've been waiting at your door. What time did you come home? I said, come home at midnight. He said, you're in real trouble. Because the high priest, as a spirit appeared to him on Wednesday evening and told him that you were studying the Bible with some Christians. But you were not just studying the Bible with Christians. You were studying the Bible with Seventh-day Adventists, the people that the Master hates most on the face of the planet. How in the world did you get yourself involved in something like that? Don't you care for your life? I said, sure. Besides that, he says, and he told me other things that the spirits had told, the high priest. So the conversation went on the phone for a while, and I said, now listen, it's not possible for me to explain to you over the phone what has taken place in my studying the Bible 4 hours per evening, through the week. Why don't you come to see me tomorrow sometime, and I'll give you the real reasons why I did what I did. He said, okay. So we made an appointment for sometime Sunday morning. And I went back after my phone call, I went back to my apartment. And then I decided I might as well get to bed. It's light. I get to bed. I was not sure in bed that the lights went on. I got up, went to the lights on. Get back to bed, the light goes on again. I said to myself, there's no use getting up, turning the lights off. You're going to put them back on again. So I'm going to decide to go to sleep with the lights on. So after a while, things start moving around the place. A picture on that wall goes and sticks itself on the wall. There's nothing to hold it up. And the light that was on the table moved and stayed in midair. It stays there. See?
Were you feeling afraid at the